a guy's head is on a chicken's butthole. Like,
I know, he's literally a chicken butt, you know? Yes,
We'll see.
very wholesome cover page, but
Speaking who's
of
not wholesome. Yeah,
exactly.
who's not wholesome right now?
Right. This man jumped off a sky island
and
he
didn't
is
die.
fine.
Yeah.
The samurai are. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Kaido wants to die like a samurai, right? Whereas you have Yamato here who wants to be like Oden. He wants to live like a samurai.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the OTAKUCast. Today, we are talking about, of course, One Piece, doing Chapter 994 review. And come on, guys, you already know what's next. Who do we have here on the show with me today? My first mate, my best Nakama. It's none other than Wancho, baby.
What's up, guys? First mate Wancho here. I'm pretty excited to review the chapter. Not gonna lie, it's probably not the best chapter. Yoda's been spitting out straight fire. I can understand. Yeah. This is more of like a transition type of break chapter, but
right.
Yeah, I'm still pretty excited to talk about One Piece. Chapter 994. My other name is Yamato.
Yes.
And dude, with that, I think let's just get straight to it. And
yeah, for sure.
We're getting another page. I was so sure that we were done with the beige family.
Me too. I thought it was the last one was it.
But I mean, honestly, I feel like they should have ended it on the last chapter, on the last page, just because I loved that was on with Baby Pez dancing on Pound's head, right?
Yeah,
and
right.
The cutest thing, and I thought that was good, but this is probably very important information that they're still being chased by the Marines. Like, why would they end? Why would Oda end it on this? Maybe this is something that's going to bring up something that's going to be brought up in the future. Like they're all caught by the Marines, but they just still happy or something. But I don't know. It's kind of weird to end it here, but you know, it's officially. There's no way we're getting another page because it says Finn.
Yeah. It actually says Finn this time. I was gonna say the same thing. I'm on the same boat with you. Pun intended, I guess. I think they should have ended it last because it was so wholesome, man. That last whole thing with Baby Pez, and I guess the good thing about this is, like you could see, you're kind of wondering now, like where they're going, right? And I guess it's kind of unique to see that they're getting chased by the Marines. They're actually having a wedding while like a chase is going on. So very,
that's true, right?
It actually reminded me of like Pirates of the Caribbean, like when they're fighting Davy Jones and like I think Will and I forget the girl's name, but they got married like in the middle of it. But anyways,
it's very mafia type thing to do. If you watch, like The Godfather, like weddings are pretty important, and just even though you're having a wedding, like there's some stuff happening in the background, and it's like not that good. I guess that this is maybe a reference to that. I'm not sure. I'm stretching it a bit,
right?
But
yeah, I mean, at least we know they're going somewhere. So like, we're never gonna know where they're going. Maybe we'll see them in Wano. You never know.
At first, they were supposed to go to Thriller Bar.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
On their way to Thriller Bar to find
Lola. Yeah,
but they found her. So where are they going next? I'm gonna say Impel Down.
Ooh, okay.
Impel Down, and they're just caught. I don't know. But yes, very wholesome cover page. But
speaking who's not wholesome. Yeah,
exactly.
who's not wholesome right now?
Kiku. Let's start the chapter.
Yeah, let's do that. Perfect transition.
Kiku. We continue from what happened last time. She's missing an arm, and Kaido he's still menacing. I mean, we start with like he's just very Dragon Ball-esque. Shenron, just the dragon swirling around. I just love in this part anyway that we get to see more of Firefox Kinemon.
Yes.
He just lights it up. I guess it's like, he just lights it up, just like how Brook uses ice, He just lights up his sword and then he just cauterizes the wound. That is very, very badass. Just more win for Kinemon. I'm that's I'm just happy.
Dude, yeah, I was gonna say they're just like they're so prepared, right? Like they were not even a second to think about it. They just like knew how to react. Like her arm fell off. Everybody last chapter was like, "Oh my god, Kiku, oh, she's fine." They just cauterize her arm and like, "Kiku, you good?" She's like, "Yep, I'm good, pretty much." And they're ready to go. I was like, "Damn, they just."
I mean, even got a new sword. Right? Like,
yes.
I thought her sword broke. And
it did.
Wasn't her sword very important? Like, this is... I thought it was important. I thought it was a cursed sword.
Right.
Like, maybe it's not. Yeah, but the biggest thing that happened for Kaido is that he is he transforms down. Or I don't know. He just transforms. I wouldn't say transforms down just because he looks way more menacing as a person than as a dragon, in my opinion.
This is Luffy.
They seem to take care of the dragon pretty well. Like, Kid can cut the fire in half, but now that he's like a person and he looks very serious, and he wants to. He's like he wants to end it now.
Yeah.
I think now they're definitely in trouble. But
I want to see hybrid. I think they're gonna push it. I mean, it looks scary too. They're the Stulongs are wheezing, dude. Like, I think they're about to end their Stulong form. So they need to act fast. And yeah, I want to mention too, before we talk about ending this, how he mentions the death, right? And how a samurai, or not samurai, he just says, "In death is what completes a person." I definitely like that. It gives you kind of respect for Kaido, like what death is what completes a person. Isn't that true? And you could tell here he's respecting the samurai a little more, right?
Yeah, he definitely wants to die like a samurai. I feel like that is the reason why he's been trying to fall off himself when he jumped from Skypiea. That was his own little way of trying to commit seppuku or something.
Yeah.
But
Skypiea, I forgot about that. Yeah. Damn, you're right.
This man jumped off a sky island and he is
die.
Fine.
Yeah.
The samurai are... It's not looking good. It's not looking good. I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna call that they are gonna push him to do his hybrid form.
Same.
When Luffy comes in.
Same.
Right. I have more to say about Kaido later, but it involves something later in the chapter. And
okay.
Before we talk about that, I just want to talk about this really quick transition with Luffy,
yeah, man,
Sanji, and Jinbei. Their little scuffle.
Yeah.
Scuffle, whatever. I don't know. It's the same joke as last week. I think it's kind of getting repeated. I don't mind it though, but it's just more of Oda just taking a huge dump on Sanji.
I know, right? Like, man, give him love.
They can't even mention Blackleg. Are you kidding me? Hamlet and Fortress. We didn't need this, really. We didn't.
We did it. It was a comic relief, pretty much. A guy's head is on a chicken's butthole. Like,
I know, he's literally a chicken butt, Like, at the end of Wano, we have to make a little poll, like a little discussion about which is the worst of the Smile Devil Fruits.
Yeah.
Right? And this is gonna make my list no matter what. I don't know, the hippo mouth one.
The hippo mouth one, yeah.
Actually, no, that one's pretty bad. You have to live with that. You live in a hippo's mouth.
But dude, this guy's on a chicken's butt. That's kind of,
I know. So I don't really want to be morbid here, but when they have to go, where does it go? Does it go through the chicken? Or does it go through the person?
Yeah, that's actually true. Dude, oh my god, that's true. It's not even that. The funny thing, the giraffe too is actually funny because if you look closely, like at the necklines, it's squiggling. Like the giraffe can't balance correctly because the guy's body is on its head.
Oh, that's true. The giraffe is struggling.
Yeah, dude, it looks freaking hilarious.
Like, we really had to get a page of these two guys. I wanted to see more from Kaido, but no, we get Hamlet and Fortrix. But okay,
it's for the kids, probably, man. It's for the kids, right? That's what I would think.
I don't know. Let's move on to something more serious.
Yes,
you have Apu, right, with the antidote, and Apu is just one shot father at this point. I think. I don't know.
It was interesting, like wondering where he was at in this whole thing, and you just find out he's just like, "Oh, I'm just gonna get away," and then Queen just, throws him a freaking fastball out of nowhere, curveball out of nowhere. Like, oh, by the way, here's the antidote. Here you go, Apu.
Actually, let me take that back a sec. He got hit by Kid, and he looks fine now. He looks fine now. Never mind. Maybe I'm downplaying.
True.
Maybe I'm downplaying him a bit. Something I wanted to bring up regarding this whole ice zombie thing is, you see, another new. I think it's a new character sort of introduced. His name's Omasa, who's been infected by the virus, and he's just ready to do seppuku. He's ready. The sword. He has a really small sword though for such a big guy, and he's just ready to take himself out just because he doesn't want to hurt his own people. And
I feel like the short sword must be a thing because when Zoro got captured and he was about to do it, it was small too, true. Right?
That's true.
That might be a thing.
What you do.
Yeah, it might just be the culture, but that's
true. That's
definitely
true.
Yeah. I agree with you. That's like the running theme of the chapter, right?
Yeah, death is very much prominent in this entire chapter, which I totally think it's foreshadowing for something is about to happen really soon. I just want to bring up that this is like how much of a difference the samurai versus the beast pirates are. Like the beast pirates have been taking out their teammates left and right.
Yeah,
Kaido took out some people in the opening of this chapter with his Boro breath or whatnot, and Queen is taking out some of his people. Like some of them are getting Ice Demon, but not the samurai. They're like, this guy wants to get taken out just so that he doesn't hurt his own allies. The difference is night and day. It's like it's very obvious here. It's like who the bad guy, who the good guy is. So
right, and dude, speaking of the ice thing, I wanted to hone in on. You have a panel here of these two fodder guys, that are like, you know me, we joined this pirate crew together. And I feel like this is important because I feel like Oda highlighted this. This might, be an important piece later. Like these guys are actually seeing like what they're about. They don't care. They're treating them like crap, And like you were saying, it's completely different with like Luffy and them and everyone else, right? To these two Queen and Kaido's crew, these guys are just people to get rid of, right? They're pirates. They don't care about these other people. All that matters is staying alive, kind of, right? But I just thought that was very interesting that those two people we don't even know names of had that moment, right? So it makes you think, like, maybe that might be a pivoting point later. Like the pirates are like, well, why our own crew member is trying to kill us, right?
That is a great point. I think another big theme of Kaido's crew is just betrayal in general, how like no one can really trust each other. Heck, the Flying Six, they wanted to, in order to progress, they have to take someone out or something. They have to take out Queen, right? So there's no love lost between the pirate crews, or a lot of the pirate, like the father people, or there's no love lost between the different levels in Kaido's crew. And yeah, you're right, maybe. And in the entire Wano, we've been talking about betrayal a lot of the time. Like, who's gonna betray who? Is Big Mom gonna betray Kaido? Is Law gonna betray Luffy? Is X Drake the real betrayer? Who's the traitor?
The Conjuro thing. That thing. Damn.
I feel like maybe the biggest traitor in this entire arc might just be the fodder. Maybe we're gonna get a little bit more of the pirate Strawhat alliance, and we're gonna actually have Four Tricks and Giraffe Man, what's his name, Hamlet, Four Tricks and Hamlet actually joining the Strawhat crew, like the Strawhat Grand Fleet. Like you just have like a part of the Grand Fleet is just beast pirates, and they're just like, maybe that's why they're so wacky, Yeah, their futures.
No, dude, that's true. I could totally see that, and I think because I actually in the anime, it's getting close to the part where Luffy was with those inmates and they didn't want, they're like, it's impossible, don't fight back, just give in, right? But Luffy made them believe, like, no, we care about you guys. We're here to help you. And he changed their minds just like that. So I think maybe this could lead into that. But anyway.
I mean, that is Luffy's, one of Luffy's greatest powers, right?
Exactly.
Who do you think is going to take the antidote? And what do you think they're going to do with it?
I mean, it seems to be foreshadowed that, or like portrayed that Zoro's going to take it since he's chasing Apu. I don't want Zoro to fight Apu though. I feel like Zoro needs to, maybe he'll get lost chasing Apu and he'll end up on the roof.
That's exactly what I 100 expect to happen. Like he's chasing Apu and it turns out to be Queen or something.
I really want Chopper or Robin or Brooke. I just want like someone that we haven't seen fight in a while just come out and do something grand. I would like to see Chopper maybe fight Queen or Apu and just something, but I don't know. I think
Queen. I don't know. I don't know how that's
like
gonna work.
A person that invents
against monster.
Yeah, it's like a person that invents viruses versus the person that cures them and stuff. I think it'd be a cool. I don't know. Well, how about you? Who do you think?
I'm gonna give this to Brooke.
Ooh,
Brooke has been the thief. Oh no, that should be Nami, really. But Brooke is the one. Brooke is the one who stole the poneglyph from Big Mom. He's the one who's able to sneak into the party and smash Big Mom's picture. It just seems lately Brooke has been the one who's been doing all the sneaking. So I was thinking he's the thief of the Straw Hat crew, but no, that's Nami. You think Nami? Can we actually get some cat burglar Nami action here, and she gets the?
Well, I would say that, but her and Usopp are with the other guys, the Toby Ropo.
Yeah, exactly right, and it just
or the numbers. I mean, sorry,
Apu to fight another musician. So
yeah, the musician thing would be cool, and I would like to see that. That'd be cool too, though. Brooke is awesome. So
how funny would it be like they start fighting and Apu just goes like, "Ha ha, your ears can't handle this," and he's like, "Yo, my God, I don't have any ears."
Yeah, dude, that'd be so funny. He's like, "Oh," he do like the, "Oh my gosh, it's so loud," but wait, I don't have ears. Yo, you do he always does those bone jokes, right? I love those.
Now let's get on to literally the namesake of this chapter. My other name is Yamato. I feel like this is probably the best part of the chapter, just because I feel like this is how Yamato should have been introduced.
Yes.
Not just like stating he's Odin and just like we're all confused and do we like this person or not? Because now I definitely like this person. I don't know, like I've been saying it before. I want her for Straw Hat. I want her for Nakama. So.
She looks pretty bae in that last panel. I will tell you. I'll tell you that, dude. I might have succumbed, because of this. I might not be a Carrot fan anymore. We haven't seen a lot of her. Yamato's been getting a lot of love. It just makes sense, man. It's just like, and she's protecting, the next Shogun of Wano. Imagine this whole thing goes over and Momonosuke becomes a Shogun, which is probably what's gonna happen. Obviously Yamato is going to be like his guard, and, maybe Luffy is like, well, I want her to be my crew, that could be Odin's journey. She can complete it. Join the crew. Like you mentioned
she
before.
wants to get out of Wano too.
Yeah.
She wants to travel, right? I can totally see that. I could also totally see she replacing Kinemon in his role really as Momonosuke's protector, because Kinemon, I feel like just death flags.
Yeah, I think all of them.
He's been too badass lately to not. He's making Oda's making us like him really, really bad. So I don't know.
I feel like the scabbards in general are just going to be wiped regardless. I mean, maybe one will live, but I don't know. But dude, we got to mention the strength of Yamato in this last panel is insane. She literally just swings the club and blasts people away. And I mean, this seems like it's hockey, right? I mean, I assume it seems like it's Ryu or Rio. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but I just want to see her fight because we didn't really get to see a lot, and it seemed like they're setting it up. And kind of leading into that last panel, I want to talk about in the beginning, and I want to hear your thoughts on this, Wancho. How it starts off with Kaido saying, I want to read the exact line. Death is what completes a person. Isn't that true? Right? So in the beginning, he's talking about death, and in the end, you have Yamato. I would be willing to die for you, Momonosuke. What do you think about that? I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's huge. Again, death is such a prominent part of this chapter. I feel like first of all, I feel like Kaido's searching for that honorable death, And if anything, Yamato is the one closest to doing it, right?
Yeah.
To die for something important, to die for, not just cause it's cool. I don't know. It's just, I think Yamato is the closest one to being a samurai, and with that point, I thought of this as we were talking about it. Yamato and Kaido, they actually share something in common, is that they're both very, very big otakus. OTAKUCast. They're very big weeaboos. They want to live that samurai lifestyle. That's something they share. Kaido wants to die like a samurai, right? Whereas you have Yamato here who wants to be like Oden. He wants to live like a samurai. So that's oddly enough, they actually share. They have something in common. It's just, and the more they're the same, the more that they're different, right?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, right, she's the kid of Kaido, which is kind of interesting too. I still want to know. It's weird we don't have backstories yet of either Kaido or Yamato. Like, we get a little bit here and there, but maybe after 1,000, we'll probably. I'm thinking after 1,000, it's gonna be backstory territory. I think that's what's gonna happen.
Definitely.
Yeah, right. Like a big event's gonna happen, and then backstory. That's how it always is.
It's been a good minute. That's true. It'd be like, Gear backstory.
Yeah, right. Or like Gear 5th like punches Kaido. Break backstory time. You're like, damn. Anyways, guys, that is the chapter review for 994 with me and Wancha. We hope you guys liked it. Comment down below what you guys think. There is going to be a break next week, so if there's something you guys want to see us post, talk about, anything you want, just comment down below, and we'll gladly do that for you guys. Other than that, of course, I'm your host here, Derek,
and your first mate, Wancha,
and this is the 994 OTAKUCast chapter review. We'll see you next week. Done.